When we are talking about the stomatal apparatus, first thing that you need to know is something called the concept of your plant cell. Now, when we are talking about plant cell, if you try to recollect the basic structure, then plant cell is surrounded by your cell wall. Innermost membrane of the plant cell is the cell membrane, but externally it is surrounded by the cell wall. And generally, this cell wall, it has a feature that it is freely permeable to water. Okay, it is freely permeable to water. Now what does this mean that it is freely permeable to water? Means पानी उसके अंदर से आराम से जा सकता है. It will allow the water molecules to easily get into it inside the plant cell. Now in between you have this vacuole, a large centralized vacuole and a very small nucleus. Large central vacuole and a centrally located nucleus. Now you can see over here that the reason behind this huge structure or the huge size of this thing, particularly the vacuole, the reason is that it simultaneously controls the turgidity or the state of the cell in which it is existing, which is required for the plant cell to survive, which is required for the plant cell to function normally, to be completely in a fully distended state. So that thing is maintained by the large centrally located vacuole. Now point is that what does this do? According to the vacuole's content, the vacuole generally contains what? If you can recollect something from the portion you have studied in class 6. Now vacuole contains cell sap, and the cell sap is actually made up of your water, minerals, ions and many such salts. Now when we talk about these contents of the cell sap, they have, because of this, the cell sap is said to be extremely concentrated. It is said to be extremely concentrated. As a result of this thing being fully concentrated, it has a tendency of absorbing the water molecules from the surroundings. It starts absorbing the water molecules from the surrounding. Why? Because what is the reason? If I start writing over here that what is the reason or give reason or why, in order to maintain the balance of, the contents in the cytoplasm of the plant cell. This is the most important thing, why it is absorbing water from the surrounding. Now, how are we going to relate the concept of this plant cell with the stomatal apparatus, and what is exactly the stomatal apparatus? Let us see right now. I hope this portion is clear to everyone. Now, when we are talking about stomata or stomatal apparatus, so basically if you go on by the structure, stomatal apparatus consists of two most important things. What? One is your guard cell and another one is the opening which is called stoma. Okay. So guard cell and stoma. How does the structure exactly look like? Let us see. I hope the structure is clearly visible with this thing. Fine. And now let's make the guard cells. Actually stoma, here goes your stoma and this is your guard cells. How many guard cells are clearly visible over here? Two guard cells. This is guard cell 1, guard cell 2. Now in both these guard cells, what are these various structures which I have tried to show? This black color structure is actually the nucleus. Okay, so guard cell I have labeled 1 and 2 as guard cell, and stoma, let this stoma be 3, that is the opening. Stomatal apparatus is made up of these many components. So this is dark colored or black colored structure is the nucleus, and these all granulated structures, these are actually the chloroplast. Now over here you get a very big detail or the hint, biggest hint, that if chloroplast is present means there will be chlorophyll also. Now, if chlorophyll is present in this, then it will definitely try to absorb the sunlight during the daytime. And if chlorophyll absorbs sunlight during daytime and gets activated, then most likely it is referred to or is assumed to perform photosynthesis. Now, question is, what is the product of photosynthesis? Two products are obtained. One is your oxygen and another one is your glucose. Immediately glucose is produced, which can be temporarily stored as the starch. Now question is, what is this stoma associated with? Stoma is actually, if you can see, it is an opening. Okay, basic nature of guard cell is clear. It contains chloroplast, so it is likely to perform photosynthesis and produce glucose, which temporarily is stored over there in the form of starch, and it tends to be in a very turgid state. But what about stoma? The function of stoma over here is that basically it is an opening as mentioned. Now if it is an opening means it will allow exchange of certain materials. For example, if in a pouch of water you make a small perforation or you make a hole in it, then what is likely to happen in that case? The contents of the pouch or the packet is going to be leaked out or released outside. So exactly over here, if there is an opening in this or the stoma is present on the leaf surface, then what is likely to happen? Likely that there will be exchange of materials. But exchange of which materials? Exchange of two most important things. One is your water in the form of water vapor, and second, exchange of gases. Now why I did not mention anything in specific and why I said only exchange of gases, that we will see. I hope this basic structure is clear about stomatal apparatus. Let me repeat myself. Stomatal apparatus consists of a guard cell, surrounded by two guard cells, which are basically a plant cell, nothing else, and they have chloroplast, they have a large central vacuole, they have a nucleus at the periphery. And so guard cells, as you can see, that it is actually controlling the opening and the closing of the stomata, and how this is exactly happening, that we will see in detail. Now over here I mentioned about that stomata is performing two basic functions, that is exchange or removal of water vapor and exchange of gases. Why I mentioned exchange of gases, that also we will see in greater detail. So moving on to the next part. So next part shows that how guard cells control the stomata. Now in the previous slide you have observed one thing, that is, if you can clearly see, the walls which I have drawn over here, which are surrounding specifically this stoma, the stomatal opening or the stoma, that is comparatively thicker than the other parts of the guard cell. Only that part I have drawn very thick, not the other parts. What is the reason? The reason is, you can clearly write over here, the inner lining of stoma, inner lining of the guard cell around the stoma is thick. No doubt in that. And if it is thick, then what? Guard cells, they perform photosynthesis, and as a result, glucose is stored. I mentioned in the beginning that if glucose is present, or the concentration of the cell sap increases because of this. So let's write that cell sap concentration increases due to glucose. Now next what happens? Suppose this is step 1, step 2, step 3. Now next, immediately in step 4, what do we see? Step 4, what happens? If cell sap concentration increases due to glucose, immediately you can see that the water molecules start getting inside the plant cell cytoplasm. Because of this, the cell becomes, the plant cell or the guard cell over here, the guard cell becomes thick and expanded, and the term which we use for this thing, that is for being thick and expanded, is called turgid. This is the first chapter of your class 8 biology, which is called absorption by roots, and you are going to study exactly the same concept over there. So guard cells become thick and expanded, which is called the turgid state of the guard cells. And next, because of this, the stoma opens due to turgid or turgidity of the guard cells. So from this, what do we understand? That if immediately there is photosynthesis during the daytime, and let me just make it clear that all these events, they are happening during the daytime specifically. Why? Only during day the plant cell is going to receive sunlight. The plant cell which contains chlorophyll will perform photosynthesis. Glucose is produced. Because of glucose production, cell sap concentration is increasing over here, because of which water molecules will start getting inside in order to maintain the balance between the contents of the cell. Then the guard cell becomes thick because of absorbing too much of water from the surrounding, and once it becomes extremely thick and expanded, which is called the turgid state, the stoma will immediately open. So for this, generally we draw a diagram. A question is given, draw the diagram for opening and closing of stoma or stomata. How are you going to show this? For this, you need to make it very clear over here. It need not be very artistic. What you can do is simply draw like this. So this is a closed stoma, and if this is a closed stoma, you have to label actually which is the stoma, which is the guard cell. This is your guard cell and this is a closed stoma. Very important to write closed stoma. And if you have to show open stoma, this is, the opening has to be wide enough, and if the opening is wide, the guard cells have to be bit thick. Hope you can clearly make out that it is a thick structure showing the chloroplasts and the nucleus. And these are the, over here you have to label that this is the open stoma. Open stoma and turgid guard cells. So this is generally observed during night time, and this is observed during daytime. And what is the reason that only during daytime the stomatal apparatus will be open? The reason is simple, that because photosynthesis is performed at that time, so immediately the guard cells will be extremely thick and turgid, so the stoma will open. And in the night time there is no photosynthesis, and if there is no photosynthesis, the guard cells will not be highly turgid and the stomata will remain closed. Okay. Okay, so as I was explaining that about the opening and closing of stomata, now let us have a look at some of the microscopic images. I hope this thing is clearly visible. Now generally when we talk about the location where the stomatal apparatus is located, location of stomata. Stomata is actually found on the surface of leaves, no doubt. So basically if you are being asked that where is the stomata found, yes, it is found in the surface of leaves. But now question is, the leaf has two surfaces. Suppose if this is the leaf, so this side is your upper surface, or which you call the dorsal surface of the leaf, while the underside just below the other side of the leaf, or which is called the lower surface, This is also referred to as the ventral surface of the leaf. So generally, if it is asked that where is the stomatal apparatus or the stomata are located, yes, the surface of leaves, but maximum number or most abundant number of stomata is available or are seen in the lower surface or the ventral surface of the leaf. I hope this is clear. So if you are asked that what is the location of stomata, maximum number of stomata, they are found in the lower or the ventral surface of the leaf. And when you are being asked over here that what is the function of stomata, stomata is mainly associated with two most important functions. One is the removal of water in the form of water vapor, and this process is called transpiration. And when we talk about the other function of stomata is that they help in exchange of respiratory gases or exchange of gases. Now, as I had mentioned that they help in removal or exchange of gases, why didn't I mention anything in specific? Is it that only it is for oxygen, or is it that only it is for your carbon dioxide? Actually, it is both. How it is both? Let us see that. It is actually both because during daytime, there are chances that there will be photosynthesis. At that time, water will also be removed. If stomata is open, water will also be removed, and simultaneously there will be, you can say, removal of oxygen because photosynthesis is happening, and they will take in carbon dioxide into the plant cell. Because of this, why? Because they require carbon dioxide for preparing the glucose over there. So this is how the whole thing goes. So this is during the daytime. In the night time, yes, the things might be reverse. Why? Because during night time there won't be any photosynthesis. So there is no chance that oxygen will be removed out from the plant. So at that time they release carbon dioxide, no doubt. So at that time, generally the plants show one type of behavior that the stomata won't be open at that time. But there are chances that yes, in some plants the stomata might stay open, and if they are open, there will be release of carbon dioxide. So during daytime, what is released? Oxygen is released, carbon dioxide is taken in, and over here during night time they release carbon dioxide while they take in oxygen, and this process is your respiration while the other one was your photosynthesis. So I hope this is clear, and the image that you are seeing, exactly this image has been found or it has been taken through your electron microscope. This is the real image of a stomata taken through electron microscope. I hope this thing is clear. Now, moving on to one most important part, that is the guard cell shapes. Now, when we talk about guard cell shapes, generally two types of guard cell shapes are observed. One is your kidney shaped. The kidney shape you can say, or you can say the Rajma shape, whatever you feel like, not an issue. Okay, another shape that is seen is like your dumbbell shaped. So this shape is called your dumbbell shape. This type of kidney shape, this shape of guard cell and the dumbbell shape, they have been designed in such a manner that they will facilitate the opening and closing of stomata. Opening and closing of stomata. Now, whenever this type of shape comes, different plants, they will show different types of guard cell shapes. For example, generally in all of your dicot plants, you will see this type of thing, that is your kidney bean shape. But when it comes to grass, okay, when it comes to grass, over there you will find only and only your dumbbell shape. So with the type of plant, the shape of the guard cell also varies. So I hope this thing is absolutely clear about the whole thing of your stomatal apparatus. If you have any doubts, you can ask that.